This video is going to be about how I transformed my room into a TikTok inspired one. Yo, it's your boy Felix Sanchez here, and hopefully you're all doing well. And yeah, I finally uploaded the video after a long time. Basically, yeah, I was just going for a rough patch in 2020 with work, with real life, and even catching COVID-19, so yeah. Also in the first lockdown, I became a bit addicted to TikTok, as you can see from the title. But this video is going to be about how I transformed my room into a TikTok inspired one. So a few days ago, I just randomly decided to transform another room in my house, which was my brother's. As my brother's in uni and he doesn't really come much, I thought it was best if I moved to the bigger single room. Just to give you some idea, this was the room before the transformation, and as you can see, it wasn't in the best of states. It was a difficult one still because as you can see, the room is not that big and I really wanted an office space and a bedroom at the same time. So after really thinking about it, I decided that I needed to integrate everything well, so the room doesn't feel too crowded with a lot of things. I also thought of the most cost-effective ways to not spend that much money, because as you know, I am not very rich.
Day 1.
I decided to buy white paint for the ceilings and magnolia for the walls, because I feel these colours are quite neutral, so they're quite warm and calm. I also made sure that the paint had a matte finish to it too. However, it wasn't too expensive because in my local shop there was like a promotion going on, so like paint, brushes and rollers, like there was like a bundle deal, so I saved money on that. It took me nearly all day because I wanted to give 2 layers to the ceiling and the walls.
Day 2.
I bought a white oil-based paint in order to paint the bottom of the room. I used this to help contrast the wall and the carpet to give it a nice touch. I also used a special oil-based paint to paint the heater as it was looking a bit dull. Later on that day, a friend of mine was going to throw out a good mirror because they didn't really like it anymore. And I was like, stop, could you give it to me because I have a really good use for it. So I decided to keep the mirror for myself because as you know, a new mirror costs money. So I decided to buy a black oil-based paint to paint it myself. I used this paint to paint around the mirror, so the frame, but I had to do it carefully because if not, it will go onto the mirror as well. So as you can see here, I put special like tape and paper onto the mirror so the paint won't go onto the mirror and protect it. I painted it this color because I really wanted it to contrast the wall as well, and it also went with the theme I was going for.
Day 3.
I decided to buy black carpet tiles to contrast with the walls. Although in the beginning I really wanted grey, but there was none at the time. I bought the carpet in B&Q as you can see here, as they were on special offer. It took me quite long because I had to go again to buy more carpet as I calculated the amount wrong. So make sure guys, when you calculate the measurements for the length and the width of your room, you do it right. But at the end, I managed to complete it. Also, if you can, just get a little bit extra carpet just in case if you make a mistake, as I learned the hard way, especially if you haven't done it before. The worst part about putting carpet is the cutting, especially those corners, as you can see here, but you just have to keep going.
Day 4.
On this day, I thought what kind of bed I was going to put into the room, and after a long search, I decided to put in a bunk bed with a table incorporated underneath from IKEA. This will save me a lot of space and basically the best of both worlds, which is pretty cool. I also decided to reuse my old drawers and closet, which went with the theme I was going for. Unfortunately, they were a bit old and broken, but after using Gorilla Glue, painting them and putting the screws in the right places, it was as good as new.
Day 5. The last day.
On this day, my special Amazon Govee LED lights arrived from America, as it was a difficult one to find in the UK or very expensive, since it's the RGBIC type ones. I decided to get the 10-meter one, but as I soon found out, it didn't cover the entire room, but I just rolled with it. They were really easy to install, and the best part of it is that they have 16 million colors, and they can be controlled via a mobile app. Not only that, but they can turn on and off whenever you want at specific times. This means it's brilliant if you want to use it as an alarm too. Although it was tough doing the room and working as well, I managed to complete it in a short period of time. So here's the image of how the room was before. Keep that in mind. So here it is in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe, share and like the video, and if you have any comments, just leave them down below. Hopefully this video helps with ideas for your rooms if you're planning to do it too. But remember to stay blessed and see you next time.